सभिनी खे स्क्रीन ॾिसण में अचे पई?
हाँ।
यशिका, तोखे बि ॾिसी ख़ुशी थी है?
हाँ, तव्हां कीअं आहियो?
मां बिल्कुलु ठीकु आहियां, तूं कीअं आहीं?
मां बि ठीकु आहियां।
ॾाढो सुठो। धीरज, जय झूलेलाल।
जय झूलेलाल।
पायल, जय झूलेलाल। चङो, हाणे असीं क्लास शुरू था कयूं। ऐं जीअं त मां हमेशह चवंदो आहियां, ही सिंधु एकेडमी USA जो एडल्ट एंड यूथ सिंधी क्लास जो चौथों हफ़्तो आहे, 4th वीक। तव्हां सभिनी जी तहे दिल सां आजियां थी कजे। हार्टी वेलकम टू यू ऑल। तव्हांखे स्क्रीन ॾिसण में अचे पई हींअर? इन में
हाँ।
मूंखे अटैचमेंट्स मोकिलियूं हुयूं ऐं उहे मां चाहींदो आहियां त तव्हीं सभु जेके प्रिंट आउट करे पंहिंजे फोल्डर में रखो, त पोइ जीअं तव्हांखे थोरो फ्री टाइम मिले, just go through it and brush your knowledge about Sindhi language. तमाम ज़रूरी है that between the classes, because this is once a week, you should give some time. ऐं ॿियो केरु तव्हांखे गॾिजी वञे जेको तव्हां सां सिंधीअ में ॻाल्हाए. If you can find someone who can talk to you in Sindhi, even broken Sindhi, doesn't matter. त उहो छा थींदो आहे? It's like learning swimming. How do we go to learn swimming? You sit by the pool side, you will not be able to swim. So first you get into the pool, then you start splashing water around, correct? And then slowly leave the safety of the edge and get little deeper into water and then feel the flotation. All these are the steps. The Sindhi language में असांखे इहो थींदो आहे, केतिरनि खे तव्हांखे, many of you can understand but you don't speak. छो? कोशिश कोन कई अथऊं ऐं we are little hesitant. त असांखां चुक त कोन थींदी. Will I speak wrong? Will I know correctly how to say Sindhi words? Don't worry. Just get started. ऐं उन जे लाइ मां तव्हांखे जेके बेसिक स्टेप्स, नंढा नंढा सेंटेंसिस कराईंदो आहियां. हाणे जीअं पहिरियों सेंटेंस आहे, सभिनी खे अचे थो. क्लास शुरू करण खां अॻु में मां छा चवंदो आहियां? सभु चओ, मां सिंधी आहियां.
मां सिंधी आहियां।
मां सिंधी आहियां।
असीं सिंधी आहियूं.
असीं सिंधी आहियूं।
सिंधीअ में ॻाल्हाईंदासीं.
सिंधी में ॻाल्हाईंदासीं
ऐं सिंधीअ में सोचींदासीं बि.
मां सिंधी
सोचींदासीं बि।
See, the basic step is we all think in English and then try to translate in Sindhi. That's where we falter. असांजी सिंधी मदर टंग आहे न, असांजी पंहिंजी, त असांखे उहा प्रैक्टिस थियणु खपे जो असीं सिंधीअ में सोचे सघूं. इन करे मां तव्हांखे 4 फोल्ड लेसन्स कराईंदो आहियां. हिकिड़ो थींदो आहे अल्फाबेट, ॿियो थींदो आहे प्रोनाउंसिएशन्स, टियों थींदो आहे शॉर्ट सेंटेंसिस, चोथों थींदो आहे वोकैबुलरी, पंजो थींदो आहे अंग. अंग माना नंबर्स. जीअं असीं पंहिंजी उमिरि, एज, डेट ऑफ बर्थ, डेट ऑफ द मंथ, इहे सभु सिंधीअ में सोचे सघूं. जीअं मूं तव्हांखे अंग कराया हुआ 1 to 31. छाजे करे करायाम? त तारीख़ असीं सिंधीअ में चई सघूं. अॼु कहिड़ी तारीख़ आहे? अॼु 31 तारीख़ आहे, 31. सभु चओ, अॼु 31.
अॼु 31
तारीख़ आहे.
तारीख आए
अॼु 31 तारीख़ आहे
अॼु
जो
एकटी
एकटी तारीख़ आहे
करेक्ट ऐं सुभाणे कहिड़ी तारीख़ थींदी टुमारो
पहिरीं
पहिरीं परीहं कहिड़ी तारीख़ थींदी डे आफ्टर टुमारो
ब
ॿी तारीख़
ॿी तारीख़
ठीकु आहे हाणे इहो मूं तव्हांखे जेको क्विक रन ॾिनो टू थिंक इन सिंधी अॼु 31 तारीख़ आहे सुभाणे पहिरीं तारीख़ थींदी परीहं ॿी तारीख़ थींदी अॼु सुभां परीहं टुडे टुमारो डे आफ्टर हाणे चवंदुसि कल्ह कहिड़ी तारीख़ हुई yesterday was what date कल्ह yesterday कल्ह कहिड़ी तारीख़ हुई 30th 30
टीह
कल्ह 30 तारीख़ हुई अॼु 31 तारीख़ आहे सुभाणे पहिरीं तारीख़ थींदी परीहं ॿी तारीख़ थींदी ठीकु है this was just an example I gave you how to start thinking in Sindhi. Now what I'll do is to go to the fundamental rules of Sindhi language. मूं तव्हांखे अटैचमेंट मोकिली हुई ऐं उन में असां लास्ट वीक पहिरियों रूल वो कहिड़ो आहे सिंधी लैंग्वेज जो the Sindhi language is gender based. Gender based में हमने माना is different from English. English में my father, my mother, my brother, my sister, all my. पर सिंधीअ में मुंहिंजो पीउ, मुंहिंजी माउ, मुंहिंजो भाउ, मुंहिंजी भेण. The my is according to the gender. We are changing from my to मुंहिंजो, मुंहिंजी. See, this is how we are saying based on the gender of the object. My gets inflected according to the gender of the object. That tells you that Sindhi language is gender-based language. मुंहिंजो is first person. Second person में छा थींदो आहे? तूं, you. तो उन में छा थींदो आहे? तुंहिंजो, masculine. तुंहिंजो घर किथे आहे? तुंहिंजो भाउ किथे आहे? ऐं फेमिनाइन छा थींदो? तुंहिंजी भेण किथे आहे? Where is your sister? तुंहिंजी पेन किथे आहे? I cannot say तुंहिंजो पेंसिल किथे आहे. Pencil is feminine. तुंहिंजी पेंसिल किथे आहे? तो तुंहिंजो, तुंहिंजी, that is also based on gender assigned to that object. First example I gave you in which we were talking of animated, mana living. भाव, पीउ, माउ and भेण. तुंहिंजो, तुंहिंजी, मुंहिंजो, मुंहिंजी. But the second example I gave you, तुंहिंजो, तुंहिंजी, तुंहिंजो घर, तुंहिंजी पेंसिल. Even inanimate objects have got gender in Sindhi language. Every object has got a gender in Sindhi language, either masculine or feminine. Accordingly, our pronouns, my, you, he, she, it, and they. First person, second person, third person, singular, plural. I'll come to that in the next class. But today I am giving you the feeling that Sindhi is gender-based. So when you start a sentence, you should be starting correctly. Based on the gender of the object, you will frame your sentence correctly. Karina will say, Karan muंहिंजो भाव आहे. And Karan will say, Karina मुंहिंजी भेण आहे. Did you all get the feeling that gender-based? Muinjo and muinji. Now, the first rule which we studied last class, and I explained to all of you that from our vowels, Sindhi vowels, there are 11 Sindhi vowels. A, I, U, E, O, ang. Can you all repeat after me? Sindhi vowels. A, E, E, O, ang. तो ये जो कि 11 vowels हैं, तो हमारे first 4 vowels. A, E. Remember these 4 vowels. A, E. Any word, object, or living person, inanimate or animate, if it ends with the sound of any of these 4 vowels, A, E, then it is supposed to be a feminine gender assigned to that object. Remember this. A, E are generally identified as feminine gender. And what is masculine? U, O. U, O. Example is this. Hathu, U. Matho, O. Both are masculine. Hathu, vado ahe. Matho, vado ahe. As opposed to that, A. Yibha digi ahe. Muinji yibha. Here muinji yibha ahe. Muinji. Here muinjo matho ahe. Here muinjo hathu ahe. The A yibha. Hane A. A is what? Mala.
Feminine.
Mala khaniach. Mala, rosary. Mala. Mala suthi ahe. Mala uchi ahe. Mala. A. वो ए अख ए आंगुर ए हिय मुंहिंजी आंगुर आहे आंगुर हिय मुंहिंजी अख आहे ए. Are you getting the feel of the pronunciation? Ending with A. A is angur. Now comes E. Chokri. Chokri is a girl. Here, chokri suthi ahe. Chokri, that is girl. The A, E. These 4 vowels at the end of any object or word will denote its gender assigned as feminine. Accordingly, you will inflect the pronoun muinjo, muinji, tuinjo, tuinji. Then comes u and o. Hiyu kannu ahe, u. Hiyu nakku ahe, u. Hiyu hathu ahe, all masculine. Hiyu matho ahe. Hiyu angutho ahe. Hiyu minjo angutho ahe. Hiyu minji angur ahe. Nitya, Neelam, Dheeraj. Hiya muinji. Can I say hiya muinji angutho aaye?
Yeah,
Can I say
Manjo.
that?
No.
No. Hiya
Angutho.
muinji angur aaye. He muinjo angutho aaye. Angutho is masculine, muinjo. Hiya muinji ichi aaye. Para hiyu muinjo dandu aaye. Dandu is masculine. Ichi is feminine. Baha, arm. Hiya muinji baha aahe. Muinji. Baha is what? Feminine. Same way, tanga. Tanga is feminine. Hiya muinji tanga aahe. Hiya muinjo varu aahe. This is my hair. Varu. Muinjo. Hiya muinjo ghodo aahe. My horse. Hiya muinjo kutto aahe. Dog. Par hiya muinji billi aahe. Billi is feminine. Hiya muinji billi aahe. Hiya muinji car aahe. Car. Car is feminine. Hiya muinji car aahe. Hiya muinji pen aahe. Hiya muinji pencil aahe. Hiya muinji copy aahe. Par hiya muinjo kitab aahe. Kitab, masculine. Everybody got the feel of it? Living objects or not living objects. All of them have got gender, and you will find out gender by what? Listening to the name assigned to that object and immediately figuring it out. E, feminine. O, masculine. All of you are with me? Any questions?
I have a question.
Yes.
Danda it ends in but that's also masculine?
That was a very good question. I am coming to that because that is the lesson today we are learning. Plural and singular. So far, what I was telling you, names assigned to any object or inanimate person as a single person. Dandu. What you mentioned was plural, danda. That is different. I am coming to that. Today, that is the lesson which we are studying. What is the rule for making plural for these objects? And that is right here, down there. You preempted on that lesson today we are learning. Rule number 2, singular to plural. based on the gender assigned. How do you make singular to plural based on the gender assigned? Now, a and a, the two vowels which are female, a. Zala, mala, a. When you make plural out of it, the rule says it will be ending with u. Zala, plural will be zalu. Mala, malaun. See, that's the rule. How do you make plural from singular? Zala, zalu, mala, malaun. Next. E. The next two vowels, A and E. Akh and chokri. What is the plural of those? Akyun.
Chokriyon.
Chokriyon. बिल्ली त बिल्लियों ते छान में थियो एंड में यू हुन में वो ऊ आ में प्लूरल करण में ऊ आंगुर आंगुरियों ई छोकरी छोकरियों घोड़ी घोड़ियों. Now, this is very simple. It's not a complicated thing that you should worry about. It is extremely simple and you should be able to grasp it easily. Hikka chokri, ba chokriyon. Correct? Ba chokriyon. Hikka akh, ba akhyon. हिक आंगुर चार आंगुरियों. हिक जाल ब जालू प्लूरल. हिक माला ब मालाऊं. So how do we change from singular to plural? U and you. Very simple to remember. Chokri, chokriyon. Akh, akhyon. Zal, zalun. Mala, malaun. Hacho Namish.
मेरे पास एक क्वेश्चन है. How do we say, how do we have like mama होते हैं ना? What's the plural of that?
I will come
Mama.
to that. Mamo. That is the masculine now. See, that's the rule. We are reading the last sentence. How to make plural of U and O. So far we learned making plural of a, e, which were all feminine. Now we are coming to masculine. U and O. The first rule of masculine, singular to plural, you know, hathu is singular, u, and to make plural out of it, it will become hatha. U will become a. Hikku hathu, ba hatha. Hikku hathu, ba hatha. A. This is very simple principle. How to make plural. Hikku puttu. Puttu mana son. ॿ पुट ऐं हाणे उन खां अॻु में तो मूंखां पुछो ॾंदु हिकु ॾंदु ॿटीह ॾंद plural. So what is the rule of converting u based object into plural? You say a. Hathu hatha, dandu danda, puttu putta. And then the second vowel which denotes masculine is o. Plural of o will end in a. Matho matha, angutho angutha. ही मुंहिंजा अंगूठा आहिनि. मथो मथा, अंगूठो अंगूठा. So what happened? U and o, when converted to a and a, gives a plural effect. Trisha, Yashika, Payal, Nitya, Meher, Dheeraj, Krishna, Neelam, Anya, Karan, Karina, Namish, Riya. I want to go to the next lesson, but not before you have said yes, you understand this rule, because there we are going to see the examples. Any questions about understanding this fundamental rule of Sindhi language? How to make plural from singular? A, E, feminine. A will become U. E will become U for plural. Masculine O will become A. And O will become A. Matho matha, angutho angutha.
I have one question.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
the example you gave earlier, so you were going from U to A. So does that mean it goes from masculine to feminine when it goes from singular to plural?
No, that's where I was saying the rule which denotes masculine and feminine is only when applied to a singular item.
Okay, so it'll always be, if it's masculine and singular, it'll be masculine always.
Yes. And then how to convert that into plural, then you apply this rule number 2. Rule number 1 is to find out what is masculine, what is feminine. So that you can correctly say muinjo, muinji, tuinjo, tuinji. Here, muinji pen ahe. Here, muinji angur ahe. पर ही मुंहिंजूं आङुरियूं आहिनि. ही मुंहिंजा अंगूठा आहिनि. So what happens? Converting from singular to plural, you should know the basic rule. A becomes U, E becomes U, chokriyu, bilyu. Remember these. These are easy to remember. Examples that I'm giving it to you. You can quickly say how to convert plural. Pencil, pencilu. Akh, akyu. Copy. E. Copyun. And masculine में किताबु, plural किताबा. मूंखे ॿ किताब आहिनि. ॾंदु, ॾंद. If you got the grasp of it, that we are converting from singular to plural, at that time, you are not changing the gender of that object. It is only how you convert from singular to plural. Gender is defined by singular object, assigned name. Here, मुंहिंजी माउ आहे. हीअ मुंहिंजी भेण आहे. हीअ मुंहिंजी मासी आहे. हीअ मुंहिंजी चाची आहे. हीअ मुंहिंजी मामी आहे. All मुंहिंजी, all feminine. हाणे if I have got two मासीस त मां छा चवंदुसि ही मुंहिंजूं मासियूं आहिनि. मासी becomes मासियूं. मामी जे मूंखे ॿ मामियूं आहिनि त मां चवंदुसि ही मुंहिंजूं मामियूं आहिनि. Plural. Mami became mamiyu. Masi became masiyu. Billy became billiyu. Mukhe te billiyu ahin. Payal, you have any questions?
No, that makes sense.
So we are converting from singular to plural, and this was the rule number 2. That's why I say that if you print it out and keep it in front of you, it will be easy to reflect on those and say, okay, now I know. Gender was based on the singular vowel. And to convert from singular to plural, this is the rule. U and you for feminine, and masculine mein O will become A, O will become A. No,
I have a question.
हाँ चलो.
तो एक एग्जांपल है, जैसे बोलते हैं ना कि मूंखे हिकु बार आए त तव्हांखे 3 बार आईंदा त तव्हां चवंदा मूंखे 3 बार आहिनि
हाँ.
त हुन में त प्लूरल कोन थियो.
ॾिसो न ॿारु ॿारु ही मुंहिंजो ॿारु आहे ऐं मूंखे टे ॿार ही मुंहिंजो पुटु आहे मूंखे टे पुट उ ऐं प्लूरल.
अच्छा.
Well, question. I'm sorry if Usha, if you're not finished. Do we have to go by the sounds rather than the spelling? Because I think like I'm referring to like mother and mother-in-law, where they end in U, which is a masculine, but obviously they're female. So do we go by the female change, if that makes sense?
करण तो तमामु सुठो क्वेश्चन रेज कयो आहे. छा आहे मां? Ma is MAA, but by slang we say, oh, ma. Actually, it's ma. Is feminine. P-U, masculine. Ma is feminine.
Right. Yeah, because looking at the handout, the spelling is MAAU.
This is what I was trying to tell you, that in our slang we say mao, P-U, because P-U is U, so we also give U to mother, but actually it is ma. Chavan mein mao P indo hai, because P-U is ending with U, so we end up using O for ma also. Ma P-U. Ma P chahi sakje to, but it is easier to follow the same pronunciation. Chavan ma P. Bhav, bhena. Bhena, feminine, bhav, masculine. Only in case of ma P-U, ma tends to be coupled with father's pronunciation and you end up giving it U. Actually, it is ma. Ma, P-U. This is very important subject you brought up, and that is in my list of rules here, rule number 9. We'll go to it much later. If you have printed it out, I will quickly take you to rule number 9, which we are not studying today. हिन में rule number 9 है ना, हिन में है rule number 7. The rule number 7, which we are not studying today, but I will tell you, in Sindhi language, there are half vowels also. Not to complicate your imagination right now, a, and o. They are not written, but they are pronounced. A, and o, they are half vowels, soft vowels. You end up writing it, but you don't pronounce them full. We will discuss this later on when we go into that class. But Karan, you brought up a good question. Thank you for being observant. I am happy that one person asked beforehand, we were studying. It shows we are interactive and we are listening. That is very good. It's the quality of the class, which is very good. But rules are all in front of you. I want you to print them and keep them. By the end of the semester, you will have got the full grasp of the Sindhi language, because it's one of the richest languages. Let me not be sounding biased. I am not biased, but I am giving you the facts. Our 52 alphabet is twice that of English. We have sounds which are unique sounds no other language has got. Because our civilization is more than 5,000 years old. You know, here, Mohenjo-daro in Ladkano, excavations have shown that urban civilization thrived in Sindh. Urban civilization, not village civilization or a cave civilization. Urban. Township was there 5,000 years ago. Roads at right angles, 2-story houses, huge warehouses, swimming pools. What a flourishing, prospering urban civilization. So we have to be proud that we are the descendants of that soil where thrived the oldest civilization on the earth. And our language, therefore, derives a lot of sounds which others don't have. And some of the principles that I am explaining to you are unique, singular to plural. And the one which I said, number 7, half vowel, they don't exist in any other language. We'll come to that. But today, now let me go over to, after you have understood the fundamental rule of converting singular to plural, I will go over to the lesson which I sent to you. I will open it up for you now. Gender, rule number 1, masculine, u, uthu. Uthu is masculine. Hikro minta. Abhisan Singh ji. Hello. हेलो आ रहे हैं ना आप? हेलो हेलो सॉरी Ah. Utth, feminine is what? Utthe. Masculine is utthe, feminine is utthe. Gadah, he donkey. Feminine, gadahe. O and A. Kitabu, O, masculine. Feminine, copy. Jirku, he sparrow. Jirki, she sparrow. Cho Neelam.
Uncle, I have a question. How do you know when it is a hard th versus like a t versus a th, like a utta versus utta?
हाँ मुंह ताके जगह अल्फाबेट कराई हुई ना उन्हें में if you go to the alphabet table, let me go there. उनमें असां ब symbols command and tilde and caret symbol. When tilde symbol is applied, here dh is dha,
Mm-hmm.
tilde it becomes dha.
Okay.
And come to here, th, tha, thuth, put the tilde, it becomes tha, thelo.
Yeah. Huh. Okay.
These symbols were assigned to create the sound which does not exist otherwise in Roman alphabet. We have adopted caret symbol and tilde symbol to assign the special Sindhi sounds. Da, but if you put a caret symbol here, it becomes da, dakan, disu, dedaru, da. And then we put D with a tilde symbol becomes dari. So when we say uthu, U-T-H-O, uthu. पर ये माँ तो क्या ना नीलम तू उठ तो थी तो U-T-H tilde O, uthu. So this is the alphabet which we learned first, in which I introduced to you Sindhi sounds using two symbols, caret symbol and tilde symbol. So if you have got this table in front of you, you will be able to assign the sound correctly using those symbols. ठीक है?
Huh. Thank you, Uncle.
Reminding you that, again, as I said, that if you have it printed it out, keep brushing your knowledge about that. And now I am coming back to this table in which first we talked about the gender O and E. O masculine, E and AE feminine. Jirko, jirki. Both are singular here. Jirki is singular, jirko is singular. Uttu and uttu. Now comes to O and E. Kutto, O, kutti. She dog. Ghoro, ghori. Male horse and female horse, mare. Bakro, bakri. Do you see ba here? B with a caret symbol is ba. Baru. The bakro, bakri. Billo, billi. These are the examples of gender.
Deepa Mandi.
Recruitment, huh? Hello, Deepa. हाँ हाँ क्लास वाले पे हुई है हाँ तो के फोन करें after the class. चङो जय झूलेलाल पोहो बिल्लो बिल्ली बिल्लो बिल्ली बुढ़ो old man बुढ़ी do you see here how the sound is automatically letting you know masculine feminine this is to familiarize you how to say masculine and feminine they are how they are related here kiko little baby kiki boy and girl baby girl kiko kiki kako kaki uncle auntie थेलो थेली थेलो थींदो आहे वॾो थेली थींदी आहे नंढी सनी हैंडबैग so all these are examples of masculine feminine now we'll go to another one masculine these are certain exceptions let me give you hathi is a masculine hathin is feminine dhobi you know washermen in India we have dhobis they take the clothes and wash and bring back dhobi उन जी ज़ाल खे चइबो धोबिण masculine feminine and these exceptions we should know they don't follow the normal standard of a e o and o हाणे जी राजा masculine king रानी feminine मालिक त हिन जी फेमिनाइन छा थियो मालकियाणी शी मास्टर घोट घोट इज व्हाट everybody knows घोट groom कुंवार bride घोट कुंवार मर्द ज़ाल husband and wife मर्द ज़ाल पुट धीअ ढगो गाय now why is this exception because in the examples earlier I told you kiko became kiki kako became kaki thelo became theli but here they change completely raja becomes rani maliku becomes malkyani ghotu becomes kumar no there is no relationship in the first and the second but masculine and feminine mardu becomes zala puttu and dhiya dhago gaye these are few exceptions this improves your vocabulary also but you understand the depth of the Sindhi language हाणे अचे थो converting from singular to plural हिते मथे लिखियल है नंबर माना आदद singular वाहिद plural to जमा forms put son plural थींदो yes Krishna
Sorry, it's Krisha.
Krisha sorry
I was just asking if goat is also husband, because sometimes I've heard my relatives say munj goat.
correct you're right goat it goes for both goat goes for the husband as well as it goes for the groom
But kuari is only for a
Kuare.
bride.
Kuari na kuare
Kuara.
kuare is the bride पर उते छा थींदा आहिनि after new marriage even for first 1 year or 2 years they always say कुंवार neighbors come meet the family तो चवंदा आहिनि न तूं पंहिंजी कुंवार खे त घुराए ॾिसां कीअं अथई कुंवार
Okay.
के घुरा है कुंवार के घुरा है जे घोट वेंदो आहे पंहिंजे सावरे घर त उन वटि फ्रेंड्स ईंदा आहिनि त चवंदा आहिनि अरे घोट खे त घुरा आहे ॾिसूं घोट कहिड़ो आहे
ठीक है.
after marriage also they continue using घोट and कुंवार but actually at the wedding you will say he घोट है he कुंवार है groom and the bride. And हिते वासी we are talking about plural converting puttu putta dandu danda tooth and teeth hathu hatha vatu vata plural nakku nakka kannu kanna. So what is as we already discussed that how to convert from singular to plural. Kannu kanna. He मुंहिंजा ॿ कन आहिनि ही मुंहिंजो हिकिड़ो कनु आहे. So you get a feel of kannu kanna hathu hatha. Next rule, O becomes A. Chokro, chokra. क्लास में घणा छोकरा आहिनि नामिश क्लास में घणा छोकरा आहिनि गिव मी द आंसर हिन क्लास में काउंट कर
पंज छोकरो आहे
पंज छोकरा वेरी गुड तमाम सुठो हिन क्लास में पंज छोकरा आहिनि सब चओ हिन क्लास में पंज छोकरा आहिनि
हिन क्लास में
पंज छोकरा पंज छोकरा आहिनि प्लूरल ठीक है चाचो चाचा फादर्स ब्रदर मूंखे हिकु चाचो आहे मूंखे ॿ चाचा आहिनि प्लूरल काको काका घोड़ो घोड़ा मूंखे ॿ घोड़ा आहिनि हिकिड़ो घोड़ो आहे so how you make plural O to A पहिरियों रूल करो U to A पुट्टु पुट्ट दंदु दंद हथु हथ got the feel of it now we come to rule number 3 ही जेको है एडिशनल रूल है हाँ चो नामिश
so if you have a word and then you make it plural so the other word the word you're making plural has a tilde sign or a caret symbol sign would the tilde or caret symbol sign still stay or would it be gone?
No, it will never drop. Tilde and caret symbols are for the sound assigned to that alphabet. Sound will never change. It is A and U and O and vowel changes at the end. If the vowel changes, not the consonant, does not lose its sound effect. Okay. Now, rule number 3. And hete, if you see the plural, how it is made. Pu, father, if in the class, I tell my students, next class, you bring your father with you. All the fathers who come together, I'll say, Aju class mein Hitra pura aya hen. Pura. Pu is one, pura. Or added to end, pura. Class mein पंज प्योर आया है प्लूरल पियो जो थो प्योर भाव भावर तई बई भावर अंदर अचो भाव सपोजिंग he has got another brother, two of them are there, तो मां चवंदुसि बई भावर अंदर अचो र प्योर भावर. That is only these exceptions that I'm showing it to you here in case of rule number 3. Rule number 4. U remains U. E. Feminine. U and O masculine. But there is also U which is used in many objects. Ye manu. Manu means what? Man or human beings. Manu. उन्हें plural साजो थींदो है माण्हू. माण्हू is माण्हू. हिते घणा माण्हू आहिनि. How many people are here? माण्हू. माण्हू does not have a plural. It is same as माण्हू. सब चो माण्हू. Nasal sound.
Maru.
Krishna. माण्हू.
Maru.
Maru.
ना माण्हू.
Maru.
Maru.
माण्हू. Human beings. माण्हू. ना. It is end followed with tilde becomes rana. ये माण्हू. Tree. ना. कहते हैं माण्हू. सब चो माण्हू.
माणू.
माण्हू. ना. माण्हू. It's not maru. It is माण्हू. ना.
माणू.
माण्हू. That is human being or man. Both is the opposite. Midu. Midu is what? Animals. Midu. माण्हू मिडू. यो हमेशा गॾु अखर का माण्हू है. अरे मां त हुते वियुसि न को माण्हू हो को न मिडू हो कुझु कोन हो. जंगल हो. Nothing was there. न को माण्हू न को मिडू. मिडू. Third one is sadhu. Sadhu is the saint, pious man. उन्हें प्लूरल साधु थींदो है. हिकिड़ो साधु, ॿ साधु, टे साधु, चार साधु. These are some exceptions I am making you know about. हाणे अचे तो feminine gender, how plural it is made. टंग. प्लूरल टंगू. मूंखे टंग में सूर आहे. हिकिड़ी टंग में. पर मूंखे ॿ टंगू आहिनि. पोइ ज़ाल. ज़ालूं. नेज़ल साउंड ज़ालूं. सब चओ ज़ालूं. चओ ज़ालूं.
Zalu.
Salu.
लूं. नेज़ल साउंड. ज़ालूं.
Zalu.
ज़ालूं. गुड. पोइ है जिभ. जिभू. सब चओ जिभू.
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 Jibbu.
हाँ नमिश चओ.
I made an observation, like, so sometimes the feminine, like A, changes to masculine, and then sometimes the feminine stays a feminine. Why is that?
Give me an example. Which one you are referring to?
Like, look, Rule 6. Words ending with AA to be added to UN. Un. So,
I'm
so
coming to
that's
that.
so A is a feminine, and then U is a masculine. And
No,
then
it is not.
sometimes the masculine stays the masculine and the feminine stays feminine. Why is that?
I'm coming to that. Let me first finish the sixth one or fifth one, then we'll come to sixth. The rule number fifth, what we were talking about, ye ba, ye boom. Ye ba is
Even in-
single, plural becomes a, plural becomes as we discussed earlier. And first two vowels, when you make plural, becomes Zala, zalu, yibha, yibu, meza, mezum, table, tables, meza, mezum. Rule number 6. Amma, mother, amau, plural. Mala, malaऊ. माला पैबी ने की में मालाऊं मुखे ब मालाऊं आयन प्लूरल हवा हवाऊं अॼुकल्ह हवाऊं ॾाढियूं थधियूं आहिनि हवाऊं plural hawa is singular. So now coming to your point, Namish, amma, mala and hawa, all of them are feminine. Their plural becomes amma, ammaun, mala, malaun, hawa, hawaun. पहले में साथ हाथ उठो a becomes हिते a becomes which is what we had discussed. A and a feminine, to convert them into masculine and plural, you make them tanga, tangu, la, malaun. These are examples of what we already discussed. What was the basic thing?
Like masculine, U becomes an O. Can that be with feminine too? Like A can be like. Why does it have to be so then masculine is a masculine, but if you come to the feminine changes to masculine. Why is that?
Where did it change to masculine?
So look,
is not masculine. Is plural of a and a. It is a plural of a and a. Zala, mala, zalu, malaun. Is the plural sound for singular a and a, feminine. It is not masculine. It is plural of a and a. Similarly, in the rule number 7, the third vowel is a, akh. Then we said it becomes akyum. A becomes plural with yum. Akyum. Mukhe ba akyum ahen. Here hikka akh ahe. Mukhe ba akyum ahen yum. Bit. Bit is what? Wall. Plural is bityum. Hinna gharaju bityum. Mazboot ahen. Hinna gharaju bityum. The walls. Bityum. Mazboot ahen. Are strong. Joy. Joyu. Joy means wife. So when a big group of couples is going together, all males get together on one side and ladies are on the other side. तो सब जो यूं वहीं होते बैठे हुए हैं पाण में ॻाल्हियूं वठियूं कनि सब मर्द हिते वेठा आहिनि जो यूं वाइफ्स जोए जोयूं भित भितियूं दिल दिलियूं दिल हार्ट दिलियूं सभिनी जूं दिलियूं ॾाढियूं सफ़ा आहिनि everybody's heart is pure सभिनी जूं दिलियूं सुठियूं आहिनि are good दिलियूं मुंहिंजी दिल चवे थी my heart says त सभिनी जूं दिलियूं सुठियूं आहिनि दिलियूं plural चओ रमेश
How can we find the difference? So like dil you sounds like ooh. Get it? Dil you sounds like ooh.
दिलियूं it is nasal sound ending with a nasal sound छोकरी छोकरियों बिल्ली बिल्लियों ज़ाल तू
But ooh and ooh like
it is nasal sound सब चो ज़ालूं
Zalum,
बिल्लियों
Bilyum,
दिलियों
Dilyum,
छोकरियों जो छोकरियों
Chokrium,
nasal sound छोकरियों so it is not masculine it is the plural of feminine vowel a plurals into a and e plurals into you भित्ते भित्तियों जो मासात मासातियों मासात माना मासी जी धीअ मासात और मूंखे ॿ मासातियूं आहिनि I got two मासात like a plural मासातियूं okay so we are coming quickly to the end of this lesson rule number 8 हिते E becomes you बिल्ली बिल्लियूं सारी सारियूं लेडीज चवंदियूं आहिनि मूंखे 5 सारियूं आहिनि सारियूं सारी is one सारियूं is plural पेती पेती is what box पेतियूं plural मामी मामियूं मामी is mama's wife मामियूं so this principle is very simple E being plural into you. Now comes a slight variation which we talked in case of masculine also. In feminine also it takes place. Mao, maur. Plural of mao is maur. Class again students you. Sab maur hete ayun ahen. All mothers are here. And so, dear, dear. घर जूं सब धीअर कठियूं कयो all our daughters धीअर this concludes the rule number 2 of Sindhi language in which we learned how to convert from singular to plural feminine and masculine sounds which you knew according to rule number 2 e will convert into u and u. Then u and o will convert into a and a. That is the conclusion of today's lesson number 2 and the rule number that we were talking about. And now I will go to this homework which I had given to you all. How many of you have successfully entered the details into this table.
Uncle, I have one question on the singular plural before we come here.
Chao, Payal, chao.
So if we have, let's say, for Billy, we have both a boy cat and a girl cat, and we have to make them plural. So will that,
Billion.
it'll always be that, regardless of
Billion.
its group
हाँ.
of masculine or group
Or
of
only
feminine.
masculine is a below ho jaye, tapo bila. If you got
Oh,
only
okay, okay.
masculine, if you got only masculine cats,
Hmm.
pro below, plural tino bila.
Okay. But if it's mixed, then it follows the
Billion.
same.
Then billion.
Okay, got it. Okay. So only if it's all masculine, then it'll be slightly different. Okay.
Chokro, chokra. Chokri, chokriyon. Yes, Namesh.
So remember when you said that sometimes the on a rule, I don't know what rule number it was, but you said that it would. I think it was rule number 4 or 3. You said that it would stay the same because you said
that is sadhu is sadhu. Those are exceptions.
Sadhu.
Sadhu will remain sadhu. Correct.
How do you find the how do you know when it's masculine or when it's plural or singular?
Sadhu, the words which I gave you, there were 3 words which I said they are exceptions. In that, singular and plural remain same. These are few exceptions and not many of them are there. That's why I brought it out to your attention. But in general, when you are talking, those basic rules apply to 95% of objects. I just gave you few examples of exceptions so that you should know. As and when necessary, you can apply those exceptions. But otherwise, 90% rules are good. So majority, when you're talking, those rules will apply to all your items of use. Okay? See, in every language and every science rules, medical rules, everywhere, there are always few exceptions. But that you come to know gradually when you use the language more often, that here there is no plural. Sadhu is sadhu. Okay. Now I want to know from you, have you all printed out this homework sheet number 1? I want you to please fill in the information because you have to connect with your roots in Sindh. The question number 1 is Muinjo Nalo. Nalo is masculine. See, O. Muinjo Nalo Karina Vaswani Ahe. Muinjo Nalo Dheeraj Nawani Ahe. Muinjo Nalo Neelam Chandiramani Ahe. Muinjo Nalo Prisha Jethani Ahe. Everybody, please write it down in your own hand in that sheet. Number 2, Minji Umar. Now the numbers coming to play. Minji Umar 15 साल आए. मुझी उम्र 20 साल आहे. मुझी उम्र 21 साल आहे. मुझी उम्र 25 साल आहे. Whatever applies to you, write it down there. Because what happens? Once you have written it down, you become familiar with this sentence so that you don't have to think it twice. It comes automatically to you. This is the writing practice I'm giving to you because of that. Ma dash 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 me rahando rahandi aya. Rahando is masculine, rahandi is feminine. मां लंदन में रहंदी आहियां. Prisha will write, मां लंदन में रहंदी आहियां. Karina will write, मां पर्थ ऑस्ट्रेलिया में रहंदी आहियां. Nitya will write, मां शिकागो USA में रहंदी आहियां. Everybody knows where you live? Simple to write therefore. Rahandi aaya and rahando aaya. See, gender comes into play here. According to
for
your
the
gender, you will say rahando ya rahandi.
Uncle,
Karan.
for this one, the gender turns into us who are
Yes,
saying it, correct?
my gender. Ma rahando aaya, ma rahandi aaya.
And then for the age, Menji Umar is the object, the age, Umar.
Umar, correct. Umar is मुंहिंजी उम्र 8 साल आहे. मुंहिंजो नालो, मुंहिंजी उम्र. Nalo is masculine. Umr is feminine. Nalo, O is masculine. मुंहिंजो नालो, all of you will write. Girls or boys, doesn't matter. सब लिखना. मुंहिंजो नालो नित्या आहे. मुंहिंजो नालो करण आहे. मुंहिंजो नालो कृष्णा आहे. मुंहिंजो नालो कृषा आहे. सब लिखना मुंहिंजो. पर मुंहिंजी उम्र, everybody will write. मुंहिंजी उम्र. उम्र is feminine. जय झूलेलाल प्रिया. मुंहिंजी उम्र. रिया. मुंहिंजी उम्र. हाँ, नमिश. चो.
So do we have to write, so about the homework assignment, do you have to write the full sentence there or not?
You can fill in the blanks, but for your own good.
Okay,
that you can remember how to say correctly. I don't want you to wrongly say Minji Nalo or Minjo Umr. That will be absolutely wrong Sindhi. Gender-based Sindhi mein, you have to say Minjo Nalo and Minji Umr.
And so you have to fill in the blanks in English or in Sindhi?
This is Sindhi, Romanized Sindhi.
So you have to fill it in Romanized Sindhi?
Correct. You have to write it in Romanized Sindhi. Muiji Umr. Unhated is there. Karan, the question you had asked for half vowel comes into play. Umr. Umr. R. I did not say full A. Umr. I didn't say that. Muiji Umr. Umr. R is followed by half I, half soft vowel, which is not written. This is the subtlety and the beauty of Sindhi language. Today you are being exposed to that richness of this language where half vowel is not written, but it is pronounced. And accordingly, you will know the gender of that word. Umar. Ra followed by half A. Umar is feminine. Meji Umar. Sab likhana. Whether Namish is writing, Karan is writing, Krishna is writing. Doesn't matter. Sab likhana. Meji Umar. Umar is feminine. Ma रहंदो रहंदी आया. मां न्यूयॉर्क में रहंदी आया. चो नित्या.
Uncle, quick question. Is the right way to think about Minji versus Ma? Minji is my and Ma is I. Is that the right way to think about it?
Muiji is I, my, mine. I will come to that. That is the next lesson which I am going to discuss, pronouns. But right now, what I was giving you, first person. Muinjo, muinji. Muinjo pio, muinji mao. Muinjo bhao, muinji bhen. Muinjo nalo, muinji umr. Got it?
Yeah. Thank you.
Masculine, feminine. Muinji umr. Dheeraj. Any doubts? Tu puchi kondo? Yashika, Usha, Payal, Meher. If you are too silent, either you are not listening or you are not there, or you have understood completely. What do I understand?
I'm here.
I know you are here, but if you have understood, sometimes you should give me feedback. Yes, uncle, I got it. Because these are the basic rules of Sindhi language. If I'm ingraining into your mind this gender-based. Muinjo nalo, muinji umr. मां किथे रहंदो आया, मां किथे रहंदी आया. Yashika will say, मां Boston में रहंदी आया. Krisha will say, मां London में रहंदी आया. Karina will say, मां ऑस्ट्रेलिया में रहंदी आया. करण चवंदो, मां कैलिफोर्निया में रहंदो आया. Namish, what will you say?
मां नेपरविल में रहंदो आहियां.
किथे?
मां नेपरविल में रहंदो आहियां.
नेपल्स में.
नेपरविल में.
नेपरविल में, हाँ. मां नेपरविल में. स्टेट जो नालो ॿुधाए, कहिड़ी स्टेट है?
Why? Illinois.
इलिनॉय. नेपरविल इलिनॉय में रहंदो आहियां. सॼो सेंटेंस चओ, रहंदो आहियां. रहंदो आहियां. धीरज तूं ॿुधाए.
मां सैन फ्रांसिस्को कैलिफोर्निया में रहंदो आहियां.
वेरी गुड. नीलम.
मां शिकागो में रहंदी आहियां.
रहंदी आहियां. वेरी गुड. कृष्णा.
मां सनीवेल मां रहंदो आहियां.
सनीवेल
कैलिफोर्निया मां रहंदो.
कैलिफोर्निया में रहंदो आहियां. पायल.
मां सैन फ्रांसिस्को में रहंदी आहियां.
रहंदी आहियां. वेरी गुड. यशिका.
मां बॉस्टन में रहंदी आहियां.
रहंदी आहियां. Very good. Anybody who has not used this sentence? Karina, तू चई ॿुधाए.
मां ऑस्ट्रेलिया में रहंदी आहियां.
रहंदी आहियां. Very good. हाणे ये first 3 sentence में तव्हांखे gender जो बि अची वियो हली and how to say about yourself. Next is about your roots. And I want this sentence to be filled in by everybody. सिंध में मुंहिंजा ॾाॾो ऐं ॾाॾी डैश 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 में रहंदा हुआ. सिंध में मुंहिंजा ॾाॾो ऐं ॾाॾी. See, ॾाॾो and ॾाॾी are two, therefore मुंहिंजा plural. सिंध में मुंहिंजा ॾाॾो ऐं ॾाॾी किथे रहंदा हुआ? Does everybody know? Your father's father and father's mother किथे रहंदा हुआ? Who does not know? Okay, Dheeraj, this is your homework. You have to find out, all of you. You owe to yourself this. Krisha, everybody must know where your grandparents lived in Sindh. That's why I got this map here, and I sent you this map also. I want you to circle there. Find out. मुंहिंजा ॾाॾो ऐं ॾाॾी लाड़काणे में रहंदा हुआ. खैरपुर में रहंदा हुआ, शिकारपुर में रहंदा हुआ, हैदराबाद में रहंदा हुआ, कराची में रहंदा हुआ। रहंदा प्लूरल हुआ। हिकिड़ो हुजे मुंहिंजो ॾाॾो शिकारपुर में रहंदो, मुंहिंजो नानो हैदराबाद में रहंदो हो, ऐं मुंहिंजी नानी कराची में रहंदी हुई। हिते gender is coming into play. All of you give your full thought to it. Plural में रहंदा हुआ, but if you take singular, त ॾाॾो रहंदो हो, ॾाॾी रहंदी हुई। Same में नानो रहंदो हो, नानी रहंदी हुई। It is possible that your ॾाॾो and ॾाॾी, father's father and father's mother, lived in different towns, and then after marriage they lived in some other place. Same thing about your nano and nani. Each one of you, please find out from your parents. And this sheet will go into your folder with information written down here, so that you will not forget it. Because asanja vada, how long they will be living, we don't know. But if you did not find it out now and record it with you, you will not know about your own roots. So this first worksheet, home worksheet, is very important for all of you. I want you to fill it in. Rando ho ya randa hua, plural. Dado and Dadi, Hyderabad mein randa hua. Nano and Nani, Karachi mein randa hua. Hua is plural. Rando ho ya randi hui. Nani randi hui, nano rando ho. Dado rando ho, dadi randi hui. This is past tense, wa. Sindh mein kithe randa wa. You use present tense in line number 3. Ma randi aya, ma rando aya. Present tense. पर अब who है past tense, रहंदा हुआ, plural में, जो singular है रहंदी हुई। मुंहिंजी नानी कराची में रहंदी हुई, मुंहिंजो नानो हैदराबाद में रहंदो हो, मुंहिंजो ॾाॾो खैरपुर में रहंदो हो, मुंहिंजी ॾाॾी लाड़काणे में रहंदी हुई। All of you, please find it out. Talk to your parents, your grandparents. Hacho, Krishna.
Krisha.
Krishna, sorry. Krishna cho.
मुंहिंजे पीउ खे पाण ई ख़बर न अथसि।
हाँ, तो हाणे हिकिड़ो कम कर. This is what I was trying to tell you. That this is what will happen when the grandparents are gone. You lose your roots, which is not good. We may live in 100 countries all over the world. Sindhis are scattered. But we cannot forget about your roots. We have to be proud of our ancestry. Now, if your father does not know, ask your father to check with his cousins, to check with elders in his family. One or two must know where they were from. Do find it out. Ha, uncles, aunts, somebody will be there who will tell you. If you find out the town, very good. Hyderabad Sindh में रहंदा हुआ, खैरपुर में रहंदा, लाड़काने में रहंदा हुआ, या हिते दादुओ में रहंदा हुआ, नवाबशाह में रहंदा हुआ, सखर में रहंदा हुआ, शिकारपुर में रहंदा हुआ, किथे रहंदा हुआ, कराची में रहंदा हुआ. Actually, I have given this project to many people to find out even the address of their homes, where they used to live. Hyderabad में किथे रहंदा हुआ, कराची में किथे रहंदा हुआ. Because those towns are ancient towns. They have not gone away. Some people went to the extent that they got photographs of their ancestral homes from Sindh through their friends and somebody's, and got the pictures of those houses where they lived. It is possible, not that it is not possible, but at least you should know which towns they came from when they left the Sindh in partition in 1947. Very few are left now who are from that time zone. I am one of them. I was born in Sindh. After partition, we moved to India, and from India came to USA. I am from Sindh. I have the memories even of my birthplace and the town. I went back and found out my house where I was born. I located it myself. I have the good memories of my childhood, but that is just to connect with your roots. That's why I sent you this colored picture and these 4 sentences. You should know about the gender, how to use it, and your ancestry. Where did your grandparents or great-grandparents live in Sindh?
Uncle, I have a question.
Chao, Usha.
जॾहिं तव्हां उते विया पाकिस्तान विया त उते
हाँ।
सेफ आहे छा
हींअर
अॼुकल्ह
हींअर चई नथो सघिजे, तकलीफ़ूं आहिनि, पर जॾहिं मां वियो हुउसि तंहिंखे बि almost 40 years back.
अच्छा अच्छा
हाँ, मूंखे 40 साल थिया, पर I went 30 years after partition. Lot of time had already elapsed. The मां जॾहिं वियुसि हुते त I went and found out my house. I told my host there, don't take me to the address that I am telling you. Leave me near the canal, Huleli, in Hyderabad. I will find route to my house myself. So you remember, Mucho? Yes, I remember. I was 6 years old, but I remembered it. I told them to follow me, not to lead me. They said, okay, we'll come after you. You keep walking ahead of us. I went, I stopped at the crossing, I turned right. I said, this number 2, this was my house. I was born here.
वाओ क्योंकि मुंहिंजी धीअ जो आहे हुनखे घणो मन आहे कि मां हुते वञा ॾिसी अचां त सभु चवंदा आहिनि कि न सेफ कोन्हे केरु
हींअर मां तव्हांखे सलाह कोन ॾींदुसि, हालतूं आर डिफरेंट. हा, हालतूं ॾुखियूं आहिनि हींअर. आई वुड नॉट रिकमेंड नो. पर तव्हांजे केरु सुञाणप वारो उते हुजे, if there are some Sindhis are still there and you have contacts with them, you can approach them through the local contacts and see if they can take pictures or neighborhoods and send you some photos. So at least you have in your album a link with your origin roots. And we have to be proud of it. Today, we may not be very proud of Sindh being in Pakistan, but who knows, maps changes. Always maps change. 20 years from now, maybe Sindh will be separated from Pakistan. Who knows? Pakistan may disintegrate into 4 states. It already did. From east and west became Bangladesh and West Pakistan. It can become Sindh and Punjab and Balochistan and Northwest frontiers. God knows, it can become 4 different countries in years to come. But we should know our roots, where we come from. And we have to be proud of it. Nothing to be hiding. Very proudly we say, Ha, Ma Sindhi Aya. Therefore, let's conclude the class today. Sabcho.
Uncle, Yashika ko hikra swal hai.
Yashika ke question hai. Chao, Yashika.
Sorry, I just wanted to know, like, is this the Sindhi in Pakistan now? Does it sound slightly different than like how we speak Sindhi, or is it just the same?
Sindh में जेके सिंधी आहिनि उहा साॻी सिंधी ॻाल्हाईंदा आहिनि, पर छा थियो आहे in last 75 years after partition and the Muslim rule, Sindhis, whether they are Hindus or Muslim Sindhis who live there, they have been forced and they have over the years being ruled by Urdu speaking Punjabis. Their language has been ऑलमोस्ट ये को न चइबो आहे माइग्रेट करे वञनि उर्दू अखर हुननि जे सिंधीअ में घणा उर्दू अखर अची विया आहिनि हली Urdu, which is not Sindhi. But what to do? They live there under the rule of Punjabi speaking and Urdu speaking dominating community of Punjab. The Sindhi Musulman and Sindhi Hindu, जेके सिंध में रहंदा आहिनि सिंधी हिंदू त तमामु थोरा आहिनि very few, but Sindhi मुसलमान जेके आहिनि जेके सिंधी ॻाल्हाईंदा हुआ, even their Sindhi language is gradually getting infiltrated by Urdu words. उन्हनि जे स्कूलनि में उर्दू घणी था पारीनि. The Sindhi is being diminishing जीअं चइजे language in Sindh. And one time people used to say, अंकल तई छाजे लाइ था सिंधी ॿारियो? सिंध में त सिंधी आहे न. मूं चयो बाबा मां माउ पारे वारे खे ॾेई आयो आहियां इन ई माना त कोन त she is safe there. My mother Sindhi language is in Sindh, but it is not safe there. It is under constant pressure of Urdu language and Muslim culture. असांखे पंहिंजी सिंधी ॿोली पाण कायम रखणी आहे. It is our duty to keep our Sindhi language alive with our new generation. असांखे कायम रखणी आहे. असीं we cannot depend on Pakistan to keep our Sindhi language alive there. Given another 20-25 years, Urdu will have completely dominated Sindh. Here अब सिंध में जेके सिंधी मुसलमान आहिनि, they are under tremendous oppression from Urdu speaking. The Sindhi language असांखे कायम रखणी आहे सॼे वर्ल्ड में जिते बि आहियूं. ऐं उन जो हिकिड़ो ई तरीक़ो मूं ॻोल्हे लधो आहे, उहा आहे रोमनाइज़ सिंधी स्क्रिप्ट. उर्दू में न लिखणो आहे, परसो अरेबिक में न लिखणो आहे, देवनागरी में न लिखणो आहे, because those are not taught in 100 countries where we live now. Roman script everybody knows. By using caret symbol and tilde symbol, we have created our complete alphabet with all Sindhi sounds intact. असीं पंहिंजी सिंधी ॻाल्हाए सघूं था, पर लिखूं छा में? रोमनाइज स्क्रिप्ट में. Complete. So we have maintained our Sindhi language. Script has become secondary. ॻाल्हाइण ज़रूरी आहे. असांखे सिंधी ज़रूर ॻाल्हाइणी आहे. ऐं फ़ख्र सां चवणो आहे, सभु चओ, मां सिंधी आहियां.
मां सिंधी आहियां.
असीं सिंधी आहियूं.
असीं
सिंधी आहियूं.
सिंधीअ में ॻाल्हाईंदासीं.
सिंधीअ में ॻाल्हायूं.
ऐं सिंधीअ में सोचींदासीं बि.
सिंधीअ में सोचींदासीं बि.
जय झूलेलाल.
जय झूलेलाल.
हाणे यादि कजो, नेक्स्ट संडे ते क्लास कोन्हे, छो जो वी आर सेलिब्रेटिंग चेटी चंड in the San Francisco Bay Area, so we'll be busy all day. But the following Sunday, we will have detailed class again, and I don't want you to miss that class. We will go to the very important lesson जेको मूं तव्हांखे ॿुधायो ऐं जेको नित्या पुछो हो. That lesson will come now. I, my, mine, all those will come in Sindhi language. ठीक है? ऐं महिरबानी करे थोड़ो exercise इसके brush up your knowledge. I am sure lot of you have imbibed a lot of information, but work on it. Print out, keep these copies with you, brush them up, look them up. ठीक है? सब चो जय झूलेलाल.
जय झूलेलाल.
जय झूलेलाल. महिरबानी अंकल.
महिरबानी अंकल.
सभिनी खे हैप्पी चेटी चंड इन एडवांस. हैप्पी चेटी चंड.
हैप्पी चेटी चंड.
करीना, कृष्णा, नीलम, करण, प्रिया, यशिका, कृष्णा, नित्या,
Happy
Ramesh,
Cheti Chand.
Usha,
Happy Chaitanya Chand, Uncle.
Krishna. Jai Jhulelal.
Happy
Happy
Cheti.
Cheti Chand.
जय झूलेलाल
Uncle, I'll see you next weekend. I'll be there.
You will be
Thank
there? Oh, wonderful. You must attend evening 5 to 7.
हाँ
After
मुंहिंजो
that,
पीउ
we are
जो
going.
नालो किशोर बसवानी आहे
Ah,
तव्हांखे सुञाणे ही कैफे बॉम्बे
Cafe Bombay वारो अच्छा
बॉम्बे बिस्ट्रो कैफे बॉम्बे in
अच्छा
San
अच्छा
Jose
अच्छा
or Milpitas.
अच्छा अच्छा ॾाढो सुठो very good very good अॼु बस हाणे practice जे लाइ हीअं ईंदा within half an hour I will have 8 or 9 people coming here we'll be doing live practice on tabla and harmonium for all the panjaras that they will be singing there will be a skit played by children and then there will be a small छा चवंदा आहिनि हुनखे भगत जेको भगत कंवरराम विझंदो न भगत उहा बि आहे so lot of activities that lot of work is going on ठीक है चङो जय झूलेलाल
Jai Jhulelal.
Jai Jhulelal.
bye Karina bye Krisha I give credit both of you coming from Australia and London at odd hours thank you very much
Yeah.
stay
Thank you.
connected huh
We will.
yeah jai झूलेलाल
Thank you. Bye bye.
bye bye प्रिया जय झूलेलाल bye bye
Jai Jhulelal.
bye जय झूलेलाल उषा
Bye. Bye.
झूलेलाल जय झूलेलाल
Jai Jhulelal.